a must-watch, 5 subtle signs she's into you, Old Stoic wisdom, Stoicism. Welcome back to my channel. Women are wet when they show these 5 secret signs. Female psychology. Have you ever wondered how to decode the secret signals women send when they're truly into you? It's no secret that attraction is as much about subtle, unspoken behaviors as it is about chemistry. But here's the thing. Most men completely overlook these signs. Today we're peeling back the curtain on female psychology to cover the 5 secret signals that show when a woman is truly attracted to you. These aren't just random behaviors. They're deeply rooted in psychology and human connection. Some of them are so subtle you might have noticed them before but didn't fully understand what they meant. Stick around, because by the end of this video you'll not only learn to recognize these signs but also understand the science behind them. Trust me, knowing these could change how you approach relationships forever. Why does this matter? Because understanding the signals isn't just about attraction. It's about fostering respect, building meaningful connections, understanding why women hide their arousal signs, and creating relationships based on mutual understanding. When you learn to pick up on these behaviors, you'll not only save yourself from misreading situations, but you'll also become the type of man who knows how to respond with confidence and clarity. Before we dive in, let me ask you something. Have you ever had a moment where you felt like a woman was giving you mixed signals? One minute she's leaning in, fully engaged, and the next, she seems distant? The reality is, women often communicate their attraction in non-verbal ways, and when you learn to read these cues, you unlock a whole new level of connection. The psychology behind female attraction. Have you ever wondered why women are drawn to certain traits or behaviors? The answer lies in evolutionary psychology. For centuries, women have been wired to seek qualities that signal strength, stability, and emotional security. And this isn't just about physical strength. It's about traits like confidence, attentiveness, and the ability to create a safe emotional space. Here's the fascinating part. While men often respond to visual cues, women are more likely to be influenced by emotional and psychological triggers. What does that mean for you? It means that what truly matters to most women isn't the car you drive or the brand of your watch. It's how you make them feel. When a woman feels seen, heard, and valued, it activates a deep sense of connection that goes beyond physical attraction. But here's where things get tricky. Attraction isn't always straightforward. Women often communicate interest through subtle behaviors. Missing these cues can lead to confusion or missed opportunities. That's why understanding these signals is essential. When you can recognize the difference between genuine attraction and casual friendliness, you gain the confidence to act appropriately and avoid missteps. The key is to focus on patterns. One behavior on its own might not mean much, but when you see multiple signs aligning, that's when you know there's something deeper going on. Sign 1. Mirroring your movements. When a woman is into you, she might subconsciously mirror your body language. This might appear in small, unconscious ways, like crossing her legs when you do, leaning in when you lean in, or even mimicking the way you gesture with your hands. This behavior is not just coincidence. It is a powerful, subtle signal of rapport and emotional connection. Mirroring body language is something we all do naturally when we feel comfortable with someone, and, in the context of attraction, it's a sign that she is subconsciously aligning herself with you, both physically and emotionally. According to the ancient Stoics, this type of behavior aligns with their understanding of human connection. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "What is not good for the beehive cannot be good for the bees." Just as each bee works harmoniously within its hive, so too do people naturally sync when they feel a deeper bond, whether it's intentional or not. Psychologically, this mirroring is often an unconscious way of showing agreement and closeness, signaling that she feels aligned with your energy and presence. It's a moment of harmony that reveals a deeper level of connection, and it's one that you can use to gauge how well she's responding to you. Now, if you notice her mirroring your movements, It's essential to recognize this as a positive signal. It indicates she is engaged, paying attention to you, and likely feels at ease in your presence. Instead of feeling awkward or overthinking it, you can respond by mirroring her actions too. But remember, the key is to do this naturally. This is not about forced imitation. It's about creating a sense of shared space and rhythm. As you match her subtle gestures, the connection between you both strengthens. Think of it as two musicians playing in sync. Each moment of mirrored movement is like a note in a beautiful, unspoken melody. And just like any great music, when the timing is right, it creates something much larger than the individual players. By responding in kind, you validate her comfort and help build a deeper connection. In life, just as the Stoics emphasized the importance of aligning oneself with nature and others in order to live harmoniously, so too does this mirroring demonstrate the natural flow of human connection. A woman's subconscious mimicking of your actions isn't just a quirk. It's a profound sign that she feels drawn to you, that she trusts the energy you share, and that she's willing to open up to you in small yet meaningful ways. In many ways, this subtle sign is more telling than words could ever be, as it speaks directly to the unspoken bond that forms when two people are truly in tune. As you notice these signs, it's important to remember that attraction isn't always about grand gestures or obvious declarations. Often, it's the small, seemingly insignificant moments that speak the loudest. Her mirroring of your movements is a quiet declaration of interest and connection. So when you see these subtle signs, don't overlook them. Instead, take it as a sign to deepen your understanding of each other and as a cue to continue nurturing the connection with authenticity. Now, what do you think? Have you ever noticed a woman mirroring your movements? How did it make you feel? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to share your experiences with others, because just as the Stoics believed in the power of wisdom through shared experience, your story might just be the spark someone else needs to understand their own connection better. Sign 2. She's always smiling around you. When a woman is truly drawn to you, one of the most telling signs is the way she smiles when you're around. It's not just a fleeting grin or a polite gesture. It's a warm, genuine smile that lights up her face. Think about it. Our faces reveal more than words ever could. A smile, especially one that comes naturally, signals that she enjoys your presence, feels comfortable with you, and, on a deeper level, has positive feelings towards you. Ancient Stoic wisdom teaches us that our emotions are often reflected in our actions, and a smile is a perfect example. It's a non-verbal cue, a mirror of her inner affection. When you notice this, it's more than just a momentary thing. A woman who smiles frequently in your presence is showing vulnerability, opening up to you without needing to say anything. It's a beautiful, silent invitation that speaks volumes about her feelings. This doesn't mean it's just about being polite or maintaining social niceties. If her smile is warm and authentic, it's a sign that your presence brings her joy. As the Stoics would say, it is the subtle interactions, the smallest gestures, that often hold the most profound meaning. This smile isn't something she's putting on for show. It's a direct response to the comfort and connection she feels when you're near. It's important to understand this emotional nuance. She's showing you that she's not just interested in you in a surface-level way, but that there's a deeper bond forming between you two. In modern life, this concept holds true, especially in the context of dating and relationships. In a world where people often hide behind digital screens or mask their true feelings, a smile remains a powerful tool for communicating attraction and affection. The act of smiling goes beyond mere politeness. It serves as a bridge between two people, allowing them to connect on a more emotional level without the need for words. When a woman smiles at you in this way, she's signaling to you that she enjoys your company and feels drawn to you. This is a form of emotional intimacy, something often overlooked in today's fast-paced world of fleeting encounters. How should you respond to this subtle yet powerful sign of affection? The key is to reciprocate with your own genuine smile. A smile isn't just about showing your teeth. It's about conveying that you appreciate the moment, that you understand and feel her warmth, By returning her smile, you mirror her emotional state and deepen the connection between you. This simple act can work wonders in creating a sense of comfort and familiarity. It keeps the energy between you both light and positive. You can also engage further by continuing the conversation in a relaxed, open manner. Ask her about her day, share a light-hearted story, or simply enjoy the quiet moments together. This reinforces the bond, making it clear that you're not just acknowledging her smile, but you're also acknowledging the deeper feelings behind it. At the same time, be mindful of the power of silence in such moments. Often, it's not just about the things you say, but the unspoken energy that passes between two people. As the Stoics believed, what matters most is not the external, but the internal. What's happening in the quiet spaces between words. So by responding with a sincere smile and maintaining that calm presence, you convey your own emotional strength and awareness, making her feel valued and appreciated. In the end, the smile she gives you is a simple yet profound way to understand her feelings. It's a sign that she feels at ease around you, and by responding with your own genuine warmth, you can foster a deeper connection. In a world full of distractions and artificial interactions, take this moment to embrace the power of a smile. It's not just about physical attraction. It's a reflection of emotional connection and shared joy, the very essence of building a meaningful bond. Sign 3. She asks personal questions. When a woman starts asking you personal questions about your values, past experiences, and future plans, pay attention, because this is no mere casual inquiry. It's an unmistakable signal that she's seeking to understand who you really are, a sign that she wants to know you on a deeper level. This goes far beyond the typical small talk. It's a subtle invitation to explore the depths of your character, your history, and your ambitions. It is, in essence, a silent evaluation, a search for whether you could be the one to walk the same path with her in the long run. In ancient Stoic philosophy, it is said that the unexamined life is not worth living, reminding us that deep, meaningful conversations are the foundation of true connection. A woman asking such questions is showing an interest in building something more substantial, something beyond the surface. So, what should you do when this moment comes? Do not shy away from it. This is the time to open up and speak from the heart. Share your personal experiences, your thoughts on life, your vision for the future. But here's the key. Be real. Don't hide behind a wall of politeness or pretension. Show your true self. By allowing yourself to be vulnerable, you open the door to deeper emotional intimacy. It is vulnerability that fosters trust and connection. As the Stoics remind us, it is not the events themselves that disturb us, but our judgments about them. This means you must approach the conversation with confidence, knowing that your authenticity is your greatest strength. Be transparent. Let her see your soul, your hopes, and your fears. When you do this, you're not just answering questions, you're giving her a window into your world, inviting her to step into it. The more you open up, the more the emotional bond strengthens. Remember, this is not just about responding to her questions. This is about setting the tone for what could be a deeper, more meaningful relationship. She's not asking because she's bored. She's asking because she wants to understand you at a level that most people won't ever experience. If you rise to the occasion, you'll find that your connection grows stronger, your bond more resilient. And as you engage with her, think of the Stoic principle. Do not grieve over what you have lost, but rejoice in what you have found. This moment, this conversation, might just be the key to unlocking something profound. Take it as a powerful opportunity to show who you truly are, to display the man you've worked so hard to become. Now let me ask you, have you ever felt the power of vulnerability in a conversation? Have you let someone see the real you? Let me know in the comments below. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it, and make sure to like and subscribe for more insights into how Stoic wisdom can guide your relationships. Be bold, be honest, and let the world see the real you. Your future could depend on it. Sign 4. Genuine eye contact. There's a reason why the saying, "the eyes are the window to the soul," has stood the test of time. It's because it holds a truth that every Stoic, every wise man throughout the ages has understood at his core. Long before a woman speaks, long before she touches your hand or lets you into her world, her eyes will tell you the truth. Her lips may be too cautious to reveal. If you're attentive, if you're present, you'll notice when her gaze lingers just a moment longer than necessary. It won't be obvious to everyone, but to the grounded man, the man who walks through life with presence and discernment, it's unmistakable. Her eye contact isn't accidental. It's deliberate but subtle. She may glance, look away, and then return again. And in that quiet second or third look, there's often something far deeper than curiosity. There's invitation, warmth, even vulnerability. She's not just looking at you, she's looking into you. And she wants to know, are you strong enough to hold that look without flinching? Psychologically speaking, eye contact triggers the same parts of the brain responsible for forming bonds, trust, and intimacy. It's not just about attraction, it's about emotional resonance. It says, I see something in you that speaks to something in me. This is especially powerful for men who have been hardened by life, those of us who've been through heartbreaks, betrayals, victories, and losses. When a woman gives you that kind of look, it reaches past your walls and touches something ancient and soft inside you. It reminds you that no matter how stoic you've trained yourself to be, you are still deeply human. And this is where real strength lies, not in the denial of emotion, but in the mastery of it. In Stoic philosophy, Marcus Aurelius once said, "Look well into thyself. There's a source of strength which will always spring up if thou wilt always look there." Eye contact is one of those rare moments where two people silently look into themselves through each other. And if you're wise enough to recognize it, it becomes a powerful gateway to connection, not lust, not conquest, but truthful presence. That's what she's testing when she holds your gaze, your capacity to be present. Are you grounded? Are you confident? Are you still enough within yourself that you won't look away out of fear or insecurity? And here's the part most men miss. When she looks at you that way, she's offering you a gift. She's saying without words, I trust you enough to be seen. That takes courage on her part. So how do you respond? You don't stare her down like a predator. You don't smirk or puff up your chest. You meet her eyes with calm strength, with soft confidence. Hold that gaze not as a challenge, but as an acknowledgement. Let your expression tell her, you're safe here. Add a relaxed, genuine smile, not forced or performative, but one that comes from a place of internal peace. That's the kind of man women are drawn to. Not loud, not needy, but solid, stoic, grounded. A man who doesn't seek attention, but naturally commands it. In real life, this may happen in the most unexpected moments. At the grocery store, at a cafe, during a meeting. You may be talking to her about something mundane when suddenly her eyes meet yours in a way that changes everything. You feel it instantly. Time slows just a little. If you're wise, you won't rush past it. You'll pause, look back with the strength of someone who has nothing to prove, and let that quiet exchange speak volumes. That moment may be the beginning of something, or it may simply be a beautiful recognition of mutual energy. Either way, you grow from it. As Epictetus once reminded us, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. When a woman gives you this signal, your reaction reveals your level of self-mastery. Shrinking back, breaking eye contact too quickly, or overcompensating with bravado, these are signs of imbalance. But holding her gaze with quiet self-assurance, that's power. That's masculinity refined by experience. So I challenge you, brother, the next time you notice a woman holding your gaze, don't brush it off. Pay attention. Stay grounded. Receive it with presence. Reflect it with sincerity, and respond with courage. The way you handle eye contact tells her everything she needs to know about the man you are and the man you're becoming. In a world full of noise, distraction, and shallow attraction, genuine eye contact is sacred. Learn to value it. learn to speak through it. And now I'd love to hear your stories. Have you ever had a moment where eye contact said everything? When a look changed how you felt about someone, or revealed how she felt about you? Drop your experience in the comments below, and let's build a space of wisdom, brotherhood, and real understanding. You never know, your story might help another man recognize the truth in his own. Sign 5. Prioritizing time with you. When a woman is truly interested in you, one of the most significant and subtle ways she shows it is by prioritizing time with you, regardless of how busy her life may be. In today's fast-paced world, where everyone seems to be running in different directions, making time for someone is one of the clearest signals that you hold a special place in her life. It's not always about grand gestures or elaborate dates. Sometimes it's the simple, everyday actions, like a coffee date after a busy workday, last-minute weekend plans, or even a quick chat during her lunch break that reveal her interest. These moments might seem small on the surface, but they carry a powerful message. They tell you that she's consciously carving out space for you in her life, which is an indicator of her genuine feelings. We all know that time is one of the most valuable and limited resources we have, and when she chooses to spend it with you, she's making a significant statement. You matter to me. She's saying that despite her demanding schedule or the pressures of daily life, she values your company enough to make time for you. It's easy to overlook these small moments, but they often carry more weight than we realize. They aren't just fleeting gestures. They are her way of saying she's interested in building a connection with you. In the hustle and bustle of modern life, it's rare for people to give away their time freely, especially when they have a lot on their plate. In fact, many people's lives are so filled with work, family commitments, and personal responsibilities that even a few minutes can feel like a sacrifice. So, when she prioritizes her time with you, whether it's arranging a coffee break amidst her busy day or clearing her schedule for you on a weekend, it shows a genuine level of care. She's showing that she's not just passing time with you, but intentionally investing it in your relationship. In a way, it's as if she's saying, out of everything else in my life, you're important enough to receive my most precious asset, my time. When she does this, it's a clear sign that her feelings are more than just casual interest. She's likely looking for a deeper, more meaningful connection with you. Now, if you find yourself in the fortunate position of having a woman prioritize time with you, it's important to acknowledge and appreciate her efforts. It might seem obvious, but it's easy to take such gestures for granted, especially if you're caught up in your own life and obligations. A simple, "Thank you for making time for me," can go a long way. It lets her know that you see the value in what she's offering, and that you're grateful for the time and attention she's giving you. This simple recognition can strengthen the bond between you, showing that you don't take her efforts lightly. Acknowledgement can often be more powerful than any grand compliment, because it reflects a deep understanding of the significance of the act. It shows that you are paying attention to her actions, and that you recognize the importance of the connection you are building together. However, it's not just about her making the effort. It's also about your response. Relationships are built on mutual effort and understanding, and it's essential to reciprocate her time and attention. Being fully present when you are together is crucial. Don't just show up. Engage with her emotionally and mentally. Put away distractions, such as your phone, and focus entirely on her. Make her feel heard, valued, and appreciated during your time together. This can be as simple as maintaining eye contact during conversation, asking thoughtful questions, or just being attentive to her needs and emotions. When you're engaged and present, it reinforces her decision to prioritize time with you and shows that you too care about the relationship. Moreover, when both partners are equally invested in making time for each other, the relationship becomes stronger and more fulfilling. The effort you both put in creates a deeper sense of trust and intimacy. It's not about the quantity of time spent together, but the quality and the mutual respect for each other's time and presence. In today's world, where distractions are constant and people are often overwhelmed by their responsibilities, being able to truly prioritize each other is a rare and valuable thing. So if she's making the effort to spend time with you, don't just accept it, acknowledge it, be grateful for it, and reciprocate it with the same level of care and attention. This is how you build a meaningful connection that can stand the test of time. Time spent together with mutual effort and appreciation lays the groundwork for a relationship that goes beyond the surface and creates a deeper, lasting bond. Hey there, thank you so much for sticking with us until the end of the video. If you found the insights valuable, I'd really love to hear your thoughts. Go ahead and drop a comment below and share what stood out to you the most. Remember, these subtle signs of attraction are not just about reading someone's body language. They're about understanding the deeper, quieter cues that help guide us in relationships. So stay grounded, trust your instincts, and always approach things with patience and wisdom. If you enjoyed this content and want more of these powerful insights, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you'll always be in the loop with our latest videos. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. Thanks once again for watching. We truly appreciate your support. Keep using that Stoic wisdom in your everyday life, and remember, good things come when you remain calm, collected, and wise in all your interactions. We'll see you in the next one. Take care and keep growing. In the journey of understanding relationships, we often look for signs that reveal deeper connections. As we learned in the Stoic wisdom shared in the first part, it's essential to recognize the subtle cues that indicate someone's interest. These signs can be quiet, yet profound, offering insights into what truly matters in a connection. But as we dive deeper into the dynamics between men and women, especially when the stakes get higher in romantic encounters, there are more explicit questions and desires that arise, questions that a younger woman may ask when she's considering taking things to the next level with an older man. Let's explore the 7 critical questions a young woman may ask when she wants to sleep with you. In the pursuit of wisdom and connection, true strength lies not in the answers we give, but in the questions we ask. When a younger woman wants to get closer to you, she will ask you. These 7 questions, my friend. As we grow older, life becomes more complex, and so do our interactions. Understanding the signals women send can sometimes feel like navigating a maze, especially when it comes to younger women. It's important to approach these situations with both wisdom and awareness. In today's video, I'm going to reveal 7 critical questions that a young woman will often ask when she wants to get closer to you. These questions aren't just about curiosity. They're a window into her intentions and desires. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand the deeper meanings behind these questions, but you'll also be ready to navigate these conversations with confidence and poise. I encourage you to stay with me until the end, and make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our insightful content. Let's dive in, Stoics. Question 1. Do you like hugging? When a young woman asks, "Do you like hugging?" it's more than just a casual question. It's an inquiry into your comfort level with emotional and physical intimacy. On the surface, it might seem simple, but the deeper implication is profound. She is testing how open and vulnerable you are willing to be with her, and how comfortable you are with closeness. The answer you give isn't just about the physical act of hugging. It's a reflection of your willingness to connect on a deeper level. A simple yes could signify that you are open to affection, signaling that you are receptive to forming a genuine bond. This isn't just about the literal hug. It's about your emotional openness, your ability to create a safe and intimate space where both of you can share personal moments. In essence, when she asks this, she is inviting you to demonstrate your readiness for closeness and connection. It's a subtle yet powerful invitation to go beyond surface-level interactions and explore a deeper, more meaningful relationship. By responding affirmatively, you show her that you're open to intimacy, both physically and emotionally, and that you're not afraid to let your guard down. The choice ultimately is yours. Will you be the man who embraces this closeness, or will you distance yourself from a moment of connection? In life, the ability to connect deeply with others is one of the greatest forms of wealth. As Epictetus wisely said, Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. The wealth you possess is not measured by material things, but by your capacity to build meaningful relationships and share affection. Don't shy away from opportunities for intimacy. They are moments for growth and personal development. A king never pleads for his queen to stay. Instead, he stands firm in his own integrity, secure in his ability to make choices that align with his values. Similarly, when a woman asks if you like hugging, know that this is your chance to demonstrate that you're not afraid to embrace affection and vulnerability. You've already won when you respond with openness and sincerity, and this moment becomes an opportunity to deepen the bond between you. Take this as a reminder to live fully in the present, to embrace affection without hesitation, and to connect authentically. Sharing moments of intimacy strengthens your relationships and enriches your life with deeper wisdom and fulfillment. Don't let fear or hesitation rob you of the chance to truly connect with others. Share your thoughts with us in the comments below. How do you feel about physical closeness in relationships? And how does it impact your ability to connect with others? Your experiences and insights are invaluable. Question 2. Do you live alone? When a young woman asks, "Do you live alone?" it's not simply a casual question about your living situation. It's a strategic inquiry that reveals much about her curiosity and potential interest in pursuing a more intimate connection. At first glance, it may seem harmless, but beneath the surface, she's subtly assessing the opportunity to spend time with you in a private, unguarded setting. This question is often driven by her desire to gauge how easily she could create a space for closeness, possibly even leading to a deeper bond or more personal encounters. Her curiosity is not just about where you live, but about whether your environment can accommodate her intentions. In this moment, you are presented with an opportunity not only to answer her question, but also to demonstrate your self-awareness, composure, and emotional control. The way you respond can shape the direction of the conversation, offering a chance to assess her motives and understand her underlying desires. As you navigate this moment, remember the power of calmness and confidence, much like the Stoic philosophy that encourages us to remain unshaken in the face of external circumstances. Your response should be smooth, measured, and composed, reflecting the strength of your emotional stability. The art of Stoicism teaches us to control our reactions and remain composed regardless of external stimuli. In this case, her question becomes a test not only of your personal boundaries, but also of your ability to maintain a sense of control over the situation. A response that shows ease, as if her question were nothing more than a passing curiosity, signals your maturity and mastery over your emotions. By responding in this manner, you create an environment where she feels safe and at ease, setting the stage for a natural and organic conversation that allows for greater connection. Your emotional steadiness becomes the anchor in the conversation, and it subtly guides the interaction towards a deeper level of engagement. There's no need to rush or appear eager. Instead, take your time to respond thoughtfully, letting her sense your emotional equilibrium and the strength that comes from a firm inner foundation. As you handle the situation with grace and composure, you're not just managing the question itself, but you're using the moment to subtly guide the dynamic between you both. The key here is to remain present and poised, allowing the conversation to flow freely without feeling pressured. In today's world, where many interactions can feel rushed or superficial, maintaining this level of emotional awareness is crucial. You're not only answering her question, but you're demonstrating to her your capacity to remain grounded, thoughtful, and confident in your interactions. This sense of control will naturally draw her in, signaling to her that you're someone who is secure and composed, a rare quality in the fast-paced world we live in. The value of practicing Stoic principles here becomes clear. By mastering your emotions and guiding the conversation with deliberate calm, you enhance your appeal and increase the likelihood of fostering a meaningful connection. In essence, every exchange becomes an opportunity to build deeper rapport, with emotional steadiness serving as the foundation for a stronger and more lasting bond. Question 3. How many people have you been with? When a young woman asks, "How many people have you been with?" don't take this question lightly. It might seem casual, even ordinary, when two people are getting to know each other. But trust me, there's more beneath the surface. This question is often a window into her perception of your emotional maturity, your past experiences, and, most importantly, your comfort with intimacy. She isn't just asking for a number. She's seeking to understand your history with women, your openness, and your ability to form a deep connection. In a world where real connections are rare and fleeting, this inquiry could reveal whether you're someone she could potentially build a meaningful relationship with. As an older man, it's crucial to respond with honesty and authenticity. Never feel pressured to fabricate your past or exaggerate your experiences. Women, especially those who appreciate maturity and wisdom, can see through insincerity from a mile away. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus wisely said, freedom is the only goal worth pursuing. True freedom in relationships comes from being yourself, embracing your journey, and letting go of any false facades. Your past doesn't define you, it refines you, and each step you've taken has shaped you into the person you are today. The woman asking this question is likely considering how you might connect on a deeper level. She's weighing whether the emotional intimacy she seeks can be cultivated with you. And when it comes to navigating relationships, nothing is more vital than trust. Authenticity builds trust, and trust is the foundation of any strong, lasting connection. This question, though seemingly simple, is her way of understanding the person she's thinking about opening her heart to. So, answer honestly, stay true to yourself, and let your story reflect the wisdom you've gained. The woman who's truly worth your time will appreciate your openness and the integrity you bring. Be confident in your truth. Remember, your past doesn't hold power over you. It's the wisdom you've acquired along the way that truly defines who you are. This is your moment to demonstrate the strength of your character, the depth of your experiences, and your commitment to forging something real. Speak with purpose. Speak with strength. After all, as the saying goes, you are not defined by the number of people you've been with, but by the person you've become. Question 4. What are you doing this weekend? When a young woman asks, "What are you doing this weekend?" it's more than just a simple question about your plans. There's a good chance she's checking if you're available, and more importantly, she might be trying to gauge your interest in spending time with her. This question is often a subtle way of exploring whether you're someone she can connect with on a deeper level, beyond casual encounters. It's a way of testing the waters to see if you're open to the idea of spending quality time together in a more private or intimate setting. Her inquiry might not be as straightforward as asking you to hang out, but it's still a clear indication that she wants to see if you're receptive to her company. Now, how you respond to this question can say a lot about how you're perceived and how the interaction develops. Instead of giving a flat or uninterested answer, take the opportunity to show that you're engaging and willing to be flexible. For example, you could respond with something like, "I don't have much planned yet. Do you have something in mind?" This answer is perfect because it keeps the conversation open while showing that you're interested in hearing what she has to say without coming off as too eager or nonchalant. It creates an opening for her to reveal what she's truly thinking and could lead her to share more about her intentions. This response isn't just about being polite, it's also about making sure you leave the door open for her to express what she really wants. If she suggests a more private setting, like going to a special restaurant or doing something that allows the two of you to be alone, it's a big signal that she's interested in getting to know you on a deeper level. It may not be an overt or direct declaration of her feelings, but it's a clear hint that she's attracted to you and wants to take the next step in your relationship. The fact that she's making an effort to suggest something personal, away from the usual group or public spaces, means she values your company and is looking for a more intimate connection. This moment isn't just about her interest in you. It's about your ability to read between the lines and respond accordingly. It's a subtle dance, where your responses and actions will guide the flow of the interaction. The key is not to rush the moment, but to keep it natural and open. The famous philosopher Carl Jung once said, "The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are." In these moments, it's important to remain authentic and true to yourself. By doing so, you'll not only show her that you're comfortable in your own skin, but you'll also set the tone for a relationship based on mutual respect and understanding. When you respond thoughtfully, you also create an opportunity for her to be more open and transparent about what she's hoping for. Perhaps she's looking for a deeper connection, or maybe she's just testing the waters to see if you're someone she can trust. Regardless, by engaging her in a thoughtful, open manner, you'll make it clear that you're someone who respects her desires and is genuinely interested in where this interaction might lead. The key takeaway here is that when she asks you what you're doing this weekend, it's not just about filling her in on your schedule. It's about creating a space for genuine conversation and allowing her to open up in a way that feels natural, respond with thoughtfulness and curiosity, and watch how she responds in kind. As the famous author Maya Angelou wisely stated, "We all should know that diversity makes for a rich tapestry, and we must understand that all the threads of the tapestry are equal in value no matter their colour." In the context of relationships, every moment of interaction, no matter how small, holds significant meaning. It's how you handle these moments that will determine the future direction of your connection. Question 5. What kind of movies do you like? When a young woman asks you about the type of movies you enjoy, it may seem like a simple, innocent question, but don't be deceived. It carries significant meaning, especially if she's looking for more than just casual conversation. In fact, this question could be a subtle indicator that she's testing the waters, trying to gauge your personality and see if there's potential for a deeper connection. A movie night, in her eyes, isn't just about the film itself. It's a carefully chosen opportunity to create an intimate atmosphere. This seemingly harmless inquiry is actually an opening for a conversation that can shift from the mundane into something far more flirtatious. If you answer with something romantic or passionate, you set the tone for the conversation to evolve into something more meaningful. And if she takes the initiative to suggest actually watching a movie together, it's a clear sign that she's interested in spending more time with you, ideally in a relaxed and private setting where the mood can naturally become more intimate. Pay attention to the type of movie she suggests, as it can reveal a great deal about her intentions. For example, if she leans toward romantic comedies, it could be her way of signalling that she's in the mood for something light-hearted and emotionally connected, a chance to bond over shared laughter and tender moments. On the other hand, if she proposes watching a drama, it may be her way of setting the stage for a deeper, more emotionally charged conversation. She's looking for an opportunity to connect on a more vulnerable level, and this choice of genre is a hint at her desire to explore something more meaningful. It's crucial to understand that she's testing the waters, trying to gauge the energy between you two, but ultimately, you hold the power in this interaction. In the world of relationships, just like in life, confidence is key, and a wise man knows that he doesn't beg for affection or attention. He earns it by showing strength and emotional stability. A king never pleads with a queen to stay, and the same principle applies to you in this situation. Recognize that her question isn't just a passing curiosity, but rather a signal that she's looking for a deeper connection, and how you handle it will determine how the relationship progresses. The best course of action is to remain grounded, assertive, and composed. In this moment, you have the power to influence the course of the encounter. If you play your cards right, you'll open the door for something much more than just a casual movie night. It could become the beginning of a meaningful and intimate connection. In these moments, remember that you don't have to overthink or rush the situation. Just like the Stoics teach us, mastering your emotions and maintaining control of your thoughts will always give you an advantage. By staying calm and focused, you can keep the upper hand, ensuring that you shape the interaction according to your desires and values. This is your opportunity to demonstrate mastery over yourself. The key to success lies in keeping your composure, whether you're conversing with her or making decisions about the direction you want things to go. If you're serious about mastering these dynamics, dive into Stoicism and understand the power that comes from mastering your mind and emotions. As the Stoics would advise, take time to reflect on your actions, stay true to your principles, and approach every situation with strength and purpose. It's a mindset that will serve you well in any relationship, helping you navigate complex interactions with confidence and wisdom. Stay grounded, stay focused, and remember, in the game of relationships, when you control your mind, you control your destiny. Question 6. How far is the restaurant from your place? When a young woman asks, "How far is the restaurant from your place?" don't be quick to dismiss it as just a simple question about distance. It is far more revealing than it might seem at first glance. This question is not solely about the miles or minutes it takes to get there. Instead, it reflects something deeper, a subtle indication of her thoughts and intentions. The distance between your place and the restaurant is symbolic. She may not just be asking to understand how long the trip will take. She might be measuring the distance to a possible next step. Is she contemplating the chance for the evening to move in a more intimate direction? Is she wondering if there will be an opportunity for a private, more personal connection later on? The way she asks this question, and the context surrounding it, gives you vital insight into her comfort level, her trust in you, and how she envisions the rest of the evening unfolding. This moment represents a crucial test in the delicate dance of relationships, where the line between attraction, boundaries, and mutual respect is drawn. It's one of those instances where you must be both assertive and considerate, recognizing that your response will not only affect the current interaction, but also the potential future of the relationship. The key here is to recognize that this question is not just about what she wants, it's about what you want as well, and whether those two things align. As a man, you have to be prepared to assert your own intentions clearly, setting boundaries that reflect your values while respecting hers. This is a critical test of your character, where Stoic principles can offer profound guidance. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most respected Stoic philosophers, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This quote captures the essence of what is required in moments like these. It is not the situation that demands your attention, but rather how you respond to it. You cannot control her feelings or the course of the evening, but you can control how you navigate it. Your ability to remain calm, composed, and in control of your emotions is a direct reflection of your inner strength. This strength comes from a place of clarity, a clear understanding of who you are and what you want from this relationship. When she asks about the distance to the restaurant, it's essential to approach the question with a sense of clarity and confidence. Your response should be grounded in your personal integrity. Whether you're ready to take the relationship further or not, be firm in your stance and communicate it with confidence. Life is about making decisions that align with your deepest values, and relationships are no different. If you are not ready to move forward, then say so with respect and assertiveness. Don't be afraid to set boundaries that protect your personal values and ensure that your actions are in line with your principles. On the other hand, if you feel that the moment is right to take the relationship to a deeper level, be sure that your actions and words align with your true intentions. Your response is not just a logistical answer, it is a reflection of your emotional intelligence, your awareness of what is happening between the two of you. Remember, actions speak louder than words. If you want to move forward, your actions must demonstrate that your intentions are genuine and that you have thought carefully about the path ahead. Ultimately, this is a moment where you have to navigate the fine line between respect for her and respect for yourself. As the saying goes, treat others as you wish to be treated. If you approach the situation with integrity, clarity, and mutual respect, you are laying the foundation for a stronger, more authentic connection. But be mindful, for how you respond in this moment will set the tone for the future of the relationship. Your ability to remain grounded, assertive, and respectful will determine the direction things take. This is not a test of willpower, it is a test of emotional clarity, of knowing where you stand and having the courage to act accordingly. As you proceed, remember that this is your life, your choices, and your relationships. The power lies within you to guide the evening, to establish what is acceptable and what isn't. And in the end, it's not about making the right choice based on what she wants. It's about making the right choice for you. Each decision you make, no matter how small, shapes the course of your life. It is these small, seemingly insignificant moments where your integrity, strength, and stoic mindset are put to the test. Choose wisely, because the way you handle this question will echo in your future interactions and relationships. As the famous philosopher Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." In this situation, it's not the question itself that holds power, but how you choose to answer it. So take control, be clear, be strong, and above all, be authentic to who you are. Question 7. Can you help me with something at my place? If a young woman asks for help with something at her house, like moving heavy boxes, get ready for a nice evening. Not only does she need help, but she is using this request as a strategy to be alone with you in a comfortable and private environment, creating an opportunity for deeper connection. In her private space, the atmosphere is naturally more relaxed, which can open the door for more honest conversation and a deeper understanding. Once you've helped her with the task, the opportunity to suggest spending more time together, perhaps by watching a movie or grabbing drinks, becomes a natural next step. This type of setting encourages a smoother transition to a more intimate connection, and the time spent alone together increases the chances of a more meaningful relationship. When responding, use your own stoic mindset to remain calm, steady, and confident, such as saying, "Sure, I'd be happy to help. Plus, it's a good excuse for us to spend more time together. How about we celebrate with a movie or some drinks?" By embracing these moments with the practical stoicism for daily life, you allow yourself to navigate relationships with an iron mind and clear intentions. The more time you share in her space, the more opportunities you have to nurture closeness. So be wise and use these situations to your advantage, helping your relationship grow while remaining true to your stoic principles. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you're an older man navigating relationships with younger women, it's essential to remember that these questions aren't just about the physical. They reveal deeper layers of attraction, intentions, and desires. It's crucial to approach these situations with wisdom, grounded in the stoic values of patience, self-control, and emotional resilience. As an older man, you possess experience and maturity that should be used to guide your actions. Whether it's in love, relationships, or any interaction, take the time to really understand the dynamics at play. You are not only responsible for your actions, but also for leading with respect, integrity, and clarity. Don't let fleeting desires cloud your judgment. In your relationships, always keep in mind that true connection goes beyond the surface. A genuine relationship, whether romantic or otherwise, requires more than just attraction. It demands trust, understanding, and a willingness to grow together. Use your wisdom to discern what's truly valuable in these moments. If you found this video valuable, please give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and share your experiences in the comments below. Your insights might help someone else, and we can all learn from each other's journey. Take care, stay wise, and as always, see you in the next video. Stoic.